Hello and in this video, I'm gonna be doing a gorilla tag tutorial. Now I suggest going into a private lobby by entering the code at the computer, like just some random code, like maybe mine, like the code WROU, and then I'd request you just join a code with Rock Monkey in it, or get one of your friends to help me maybe. And let's get to first thing. We're gonna get to moving. So a lot of new players move like this, which isn't a good way of moving, right? What's better, in my opinion, is to at least go one hand, like this, to that. Just use one hand, and then like pull back like that, but like boom, 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 like that, right? And then at some point you can get super fast with it, and then you can combine things with what you learn, like whip running, which is like doing this like really fast, like that, but you just go boom, 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 boom. You just make it like a circle like that, and then it'll look something like this once you get fast enough with it. And then you could start getting fast with everything else. But I would start doing it slow first, and then speeding up, like turning on your engines, and then you could be doing whatever you do, right? And then after you figure out like running, just like pulling backwards like that, or pushing backwards, not pushing down like that. So it's like you don't want to move like this and stuff. You move like this. When you move forwards, you put your hand on the ground, you pull your elbow back, and then you can move like this. You may look stupid in real life doing it, but in game, you'll be moving a lot faster. Or you could just do what I do, which is just sideways running like this. This is what I do. I run like this. And then I obviously get to like more of my crazy stuff. Right? So I do sideways running every time, because it's the easiest way to speed up. Or there is funny running, which is just this. Which is like this. And then you're just moving your hands like this. The original funny run has the fingers out, so it looks like you have legs. And then you're like running with your legs. And then that would look, whoops. And then that would look like that. You'd be at least moving this fast. Right? Like you'd be moving pretty fast. Okay? And then after you get running down, next thing you need to know is definitely pinch climbing. So when you're in the game, you want to come to double walls, and you want to practice like this. So you put your hands on the side, and you pull down, and then catch it again, and you do it again, and you want to swing your arms in a circle motion on both sides, like that. So you look like you're doing this, basically what you need to do. And you could keep practicing and just like this, and then not putting your hands, keeping your hands out, or at least like this, and then dropping. You can keep practicing and see how high you can get with one. I have Rock Monkey, so I can get really high. Right? And then you'll be able to do something like this once you learn pinch climbing. And then next thing, definitely gonna be wall climbing, which is kind of like looks something like this, where you like that, right? And the way to do that is lining your hand up with the wall, pushing towards the other side, and then do the same thing, and then push it down to like boom. So it looks like boom, boom, under you. And then make sure you could see your hands every time you at least swing it down. And then you could start getting faster, maybe adding some doubles into it. So like getting faster, double, right? Boom, boom. Yeah. Or you could just put your hand like this and then practice like this, just going back and forth. It is pretty hard to do though, But once you get good enough, you can then get to something called wall running. So, wall running is putting your hand against the wall and then pulling your hand back, but like downwards back like that on the wall, and you just do that really fast if you want to get higher faster. So it looks something like this, right? And then yeah, so you just boom, 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 and then yeah, you can just get really high. Then what I do a lot is something called lucioing, which is really hard, where you kind of just go like that on the wall. So, and if you have tiny arms, then definitely bend your head, right? And then once you bend your head, you can then like do elevator too, which is like that on the other side of the wall. So this is the wall section. Basically, you just like wall running, wall climbing. I don't know about lucioing, but like, yeah, you can do really cool stuff with lucioing, especially impress your friends. And we've already learned running. So next is going to be branching. Definitely going to be branching. So obviously, you need to memorize that each tree is the same tree as the other trees. So this one is that one, just bigger, and this one is that one, but bigger. So they just took the same like model of the trees and then just made this stuff bigger and like thicker and stuff. So like that's where big tree comes in, right? It's the same design as that one, just bigger. And then it just takes longer to get up because obviously the wall is bigger. But it's a really good wall to practice your branching on, or tree to practice your branching on, because the things are so thick, and it's also pretty high. So to get up there, you could do your pinch climbing thingy, and then you could just hit off of this, and then catch yourself before you fall, and then you could practice branching like this. So branching is just honestly jumping from branch to branch, and then if you want to get on top of the biggest tree, you go like that, and then you can pinch climb, or if you know how to scale, just like that, right? And then you could combine pinch climbing with it, and then you're at the top, right? So this is what branching will look like. I'm not crazy at it yet. I'm not good, but I'm good enough to teach at least, right? You just jump from branch to branch. Pro players obviously jump way faster, but then again, I'm not really good with branching because branching is just hard because I have 50 hertz. And also hertz, I definitely recommend getting 60 or 50, which you can get free on your Oculus by going into your Oculus menu by pressing the button on this controller, that one right there. And then it'll open this up, and then you can go into your settings. Then you can go to system, and then you go to headset tracking, and then here's the tracking frequency. So it will do auto, so that's like 120 hertz, stuff like that. And with this one, you just have to press one of these, and it'll tell you to restart your Oculus, and then you'll have hertz, like 50 hertz or 60 hertz. But I use this 50 hertz because it's a lot easier to move with. But yeah, so here, hold on. It's just really hard to branch and stuff, but like hertz are more like on wall side, and lower hertz are better to like branch with and stuff. But since I have high hertz, I have to like tap the like thing because I go really high, right? And then I have to like tap it in order to move properly because my hands are super sticky, right? So if I were to go like this, that's all happen if I'm on branching while just moving normally. See? You just can't move. Alright? So yeah. So we learned walls, we learned moving, and then branching again. Just jumping. Just getting onto a branch, jumping to the next one, like going like this, and then like this, right? Right, you just bounce from branch to branch, tree to tree. So you go like boom. You want to go on the next tree, boom, and then you can maybe like do some kind of trick to get you around here, and then maybe go up treehouse, which will then give you a route to go like this, and then you drop, and then you grab that again. Whoopsies. Oh yeah, or you could just fall, And then, yeah, you can just do whatever you want. Once you learn branching, especially because branching is just such a good mechanic in this game, because a lot of people use it, and if you're like crazy good with it, you can move super fast, which I can't really. But yeah, running up ramps. Now running up ramps is pretty hard because every time you move, it feels like slow. But like if I were to do it without speed boost, it would look something like this, right? So what you would do for that is do what I taught you against the surface. So it's like that, and then you just do it up, and then you just do it up like that. Or you could just like just jump higher, but like more like down like that. So like boom, right? It's a lot faster than what I do, but I only do what I do to feel a lot faster. And yeah, so that's basically it. Honestly, there's not much to learn with Gorilla Tag other than running properly, right? With one hand each time, pushing backwards, lining your hand up with the surface you're on, right? To go fast, especially. And something to practice probably would work better before you would practice double walls is just bouncing wall to wall. So you want to push down, because if you push forward while doing this, you see how it kind of makes me go forwards while I'm on it. So a lot of people actually do this a lot because they think they're doing it, but they go flying off and then they start complaining. But you have to bounce like that and then swing your hand downwards like that. So it looks something like this, right? Right, that's all you do. And once you do that, you can do a double wall run. So it's like boom, boom, boom. Then you do it again, and then you get up faster, obviously, because you're doing it twice as fast. And yeah. So these are just this is just a Gorilla Tag tutorial just to teach you. Oh yeah, and also something for you to know is your hands or your arms. They do not have hitboxes. They do not have hitboxes. So look at this. You see? I can put my hand through it, but if I lay my hand down, you see I can't move anymore because it's against it. Because your wrist right here, this, and your head are the only hit points in your body. So you can go through it even like this. Oh, wait, never mind, your chest too. But yeah, that's how you see people doing this and like phasing through it and then flipping themselves like that. And seeing people do this by tilting your head sideways, swinging your arm out like that, and then wheel it like that. And then that's called elevator, and stick your hand up for a better balance. And if you do end up going flying off, you can at least keep yourself up with the other hand. And then another thing you want to learn how to do is definitely scaling. I'm not good at scaling myself, but I definitely can learn. Because scaling is really good if you scale trees. I kind of know how to. You just bounce like that, and then you just keep bouncing from one part to another. So just boom, boom. So it's like, okay, well yeah. Or you could just like maybe do that, and then yeah. Like I don't know how to scale yet. That's why I need to learn. But yeah, that's all you need to know for Gorilla Tag. Your hands do not have hitboxes, but your hands do, right? That's why you could bounce with it and stuff. And yeah, this will let you know that you could do stuff like this maybe, and then scale up this as something like just to impress your friends again or something. Or you could do something like these, which is a bit more advanced, where you stick your hands on the side like that, and then you swing your arm in a circle. Because again, your arms don't have hitboxes, so they kind of go through. See that? So that would look something like this. And if you're getting chased, I did this in one of my videos. It was a really good juke, where I kind of went like this, like that, and the person went running by me. So I think it looked something like that, and then they ran right under me. And then obviously I dropped, and then I ran, and then did whatever I needed to, like boom, and then I'll juke them. Like, boom. Oh, yeah, jukes. Jukes. That's another thing you need to learn. Jukes. So, juking is pretty simple. It's mostly just, like, pushing yourself up, and then they'll go flying through you. So if you're running, and then you do that, they'll run into the hay bale, and then you have more time to get a farther distance from them, which will make it obviously harder for them to tag you. And if you learn how to do everything really fast and learn how to play Gorilla Tag really well, you could easily lose them because they won't want to tag you anymore because you're like too good for them, obviously. And yeah, I mean, I'm not crazy at this game, but I do know the simple things. Like Lucioing isn't simple, but it's very easy to learn. Like very easy. I learned it before wall running, but I use wall running more obviously because it's more efficient than Lucioing, at least on my book or my side. Because I actually know how to wall run well. But if I were to try Lucioing, I do not do good because again, I have 50 hertz, so if I'm swinging like this, like I'm kind of swinging myself downwards, so it's harder to get to red walls, which is why you would want to at least look up. So then, like while you're Lucioing, again, show your hands and stuff, so look like you can get it higher, obviously. And you won't need to worry. But wall running is a lot more efficient than Lucioing unless you get really good at Lucioing, because you could just boom, 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 and then just get very high, and then you can push yourself back and stuff to stay on the wall. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this not really quick, but kind of long Gorilla Tag tutorial. I haven't made a video in a while, so obviously I felt like publishing a video because I have not been on Gorilla Tag in a while. So yeah, that's what you need to learn if you're a beginner. Just how to run better, how to know how your avatar works, like the hitboxes, to the point where you can like do that and stuff, and like what your hertz can do. If you're I'm just sticky, you can go like this, and then boom, boom, right, and then you can get up. I'm gonna teach you a quick way on how to get on stump really fast. A lot of beginners use this because it's in one of the beginner methods, but you just keep bouncing from tree to the wall, and obviously swing your hand down like that, but like with more force, and you get pushed over here like that, and you want to look on each side every time, so then you could just end up getting up like this. But in my opinion, it's a lot easier to just go like this, not like that, but just go, like if you enter it and you want to get on stump right away, like you would enter this, you jump on this branch by pushing off of that, and then same thing with this, then you can get on stump easily and a lot faster, because it's obviously like there, and these obviously have hitboxes, and yeah, and tree camping is a lot of things that people do, so be aware of that. So if someone's tree camping on big tree, for example, it can get very annoying because you may not know how to get up there, or you do not know how to properly play enough to get up there, or to like just branch anything. Because you do kind of need to know how to branch in order to get up, but like you don't need to know it. But like you need to at least know how to bounce from branch to branch, or to at least kind of scale. So like this. And then you go like that, and then you just do this. Ah, frick. I fell. Yeah, I can barely get on stump. Ow. I just like, cracked my fingers or something, right? So, yeah. A lot of people would be camping on top of, the big tree because, obviously, it's annoying. But the thing is, if you do end up actually, properly doing it, and end up actually getting on top of the big tree, you could sit there, relax. If you're tired, just quickly make your way up there. Make sure no lava monkeys are behind you. And then just get up there as fast as you can, basically. So then you could take a longer rest. But obviously, lava monkeys will definitely try getting you. And what a lot of tree campers do is, if they see a lava monkey coming up and they end up getting really close, they kind of jump off. So, like, you get up. Oh my freaking god, bro. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't even get up. Yeah, but a lot of people will just camp up there, and then at the very top, if they see a lava monkey, like, coming up over there and then getting up all the way up there, they'll kind of just jump. And then they'll land on the house, for example. So if a lava monkey's chasing them, they'll obviously jump off. And then if they're like insane or like probably the best player there, they'll probably scale stump like that, and then they'll probably just go here and then just go entirely around again, and then repeat the same process until the lava monkeys get bored of chasing them. That's what a lot of people do, because obviously in the entire point of the game is not to get tagged from the lava monkey. So yeah, they would just go back up here. As long as the lava monkey is faster and better than them, they can actually catch them. So here's what they would play out. The lava monkey was coming up onto me. I would have jumped like that. That's what I do. I scale it, and then I would probably just go onto this branch, go here, jump from here to this branch, and then push off of this one, and then get back up until the people obviously get bored of chasing you, right? And then I would just continue repeating it. But obviously, they will end up breaking the code, or like what their strategy is. They'll probably have some weight. Like if you're a competitive player, they'll probably have so many weight on house. They have different stages. So one person on the house, one person on the stump, per people surrounding the ground. That's if you're just trying to get one person, and all the lava monkeys are planning. So obviously they would have like 2 or 3 coming up to get the guy, and then they would follow in his steps, and then the other lava monkeys that are already planted there could easily tag them, right? So like let's say I was planted here, so like if I was up there, right? Like if I was planted on that, some people would jump off of the biggest tree in the game onto this platform. So maybe I could be waiting right here, and then I could jump on them like that. Or if they do end up passing me, I can have someone over there, or I could just jump it myself and then catch them in their tracks, and then chase them. And then yeah, just continue following them until they get tired, or until you have enough of chasing them everywhere. And then yeah, just get other lava monkeys to chase them. So yeah, that's like the beginning tutorial on Grow Tag. It was a long video for some reason. It was very long, in fact, because I decided to add a bunch of stuff at the end. Because I just noticed, like, these are stuff you're gonna need to know, obviously, if you wanna be like a competitive player, like yeah, you wanna be a competitive player. You would definitely wanna know these tips to set the other lava monkeys in a certain station if somebody's in a certain spot, and you could read them, if you know how to read them. So like you'll know if they're like on the top of the hay bale. So like in the fall update, they're on top of the hay bale. Have someone sitting up there, just in case they do come circling around back onto the hay bale. And then you could have people like sitting here maybe, because what a lot of people do in this update, they come from treehouse all the way to the hay bale just to piss people off. Right? And then if they do mess up, they'll probably just go on the wall. So just have people everywhere, like set up in a certain station. So you understand what their other players are gonna do. If you know, obviously pick the common thought process they have. So like if it's like a really if it's a really common thought they have, or the idea, you can easily read them. But if it's a lot harder, like a lot rarer, I guess, to happen, like sometimes maybe if they're really good, they'll go like here, then they'll go like that, and then probably catch themselves like right here, and then get back up like this, right? Push off like that, go down like that, then back over here, right? And then they would just continuously piss the crap off of you. Especially if they know how to branch and scale, you're kind of screwed. And they know how to how the map works, how the map is. And yeah, you're kind of screwed if you do end up in a lobby where it's a very competitive player. So okay, this is video staying long. I'm gonna end it right here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Sorry for not posting, and yeah, bye.